Okay. Hey guys, what's going on? Um, can everyone hear me? Let's start off with just some testing. I see you've got about 10 people waiting. It's pretty cool. You guys are on time. Congratulations. Um, and again, I'm just testing here to make sure that I've got my audio on and all that good stuff. So it should be connected to my headphones. Can you guys hear me? Anybody hear me? I'll be changing the camera angle shortly. Hello, hello, hello. Can anyone hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, let's try something else. Yes. All right, Need for Sweet says yes. All right, guys. One other thing before we get started, I would love to hear where you guys are from. Um, Manful Yoga has traditionally been a worldwide brand. We have a ton, I'd say we have more people in the US and definitely in the UK as well, in Canada. Um, I think that started with the spread of my book, Yoga Fitness for Men, in the UK. But now we do have a nice worldwide presence, and that book has been translated into 4 languages by now. But anyways, point is, I'd love to know where you are. So let me know where you are, and if you're not familiar with this challenge, I'm going to go ahead and flip this around. Cleveland, Ohio, that's where I'm from. And if you're not familiar with this challenge, I'm going to go ahead and flip this around, and we can actually see all this stuff. Alrighty, here we go. Tron, go stand in the frame. Come here, Tron. So, um, here's the deal with this challenge. Come here, Tron. Sit. Good boy. So, here's the deal. Stay. So, here's the deal with this challenge. So, my goal for you guys is to get you into a habit of doing yoga on a daily basis, and especially in the mornings. If you can do yoga in the mornings, I find that it just has a very positive effect on your entire day. So, not just from a good job, Sean. You did this perfectly. So not just from a physical fitness standpoint, because obviously doing yoga is going to help with your flexibility, your strength, your balance, but it's also going to help a lot of non-physical fitness factors such as your breathing, your stress management. It's going to help with anxiety. It's going to help with having consistently higher energy levels throughout the day. So that is why I'm doing this challenge. To sign up for the challenge, if you haven't already, go to manfulyoga.com/morning30, and I'll be here every morning at this time, Monday through Friday, from now until August 26th. So I think that's 5 or 6 weeks. All right, Tron, ready? Okay, Tron's just going to sit here. So go play with Kaya. Go get Kaya. Yeah, go get Kaya. All right. So first off, let's start off in a low lunge. So start with your right leg forward. Take a big step back with your left foot. Keep the back toes tucked, and then slowly release your back knee to the ground. Now, in this position, you're going to feel it stretch to the front of the left hip. Drive down through your front foot. Try to get your right hip below your left hip. Lift your ribs up and away from your hips. Lean forward, and then go ahead and lift your arms up. And this is just a super foundational, basic exercise that's great for your hips. Again, make sure you're squeezing your glutes here, not just resting the left knee on the ground, but actually driving down through your foot, using your hips. And again, arms are up. Deep breaths. If you notice that knee going past the ankle, you can bring your hips further forward. And the more you squeeze your left glute, actually, the more you're going to get a stretch through the front of the left hip, which is our target area here. All right, 2 more breaths. Okay, and then release and switch sides. So left leg is up. Press down through your left foot now. Keep the back toes and your right foot tucked. Squeeze your right thigh. Squeeze your right glutes. Deep breath in. And exhale, sink into this. Again, you do want to keep your hips squared forward, and we want to make sure we're squeezing both glutes here. So squeezing your right glute is going to open up your right hip flexors. Squeezing your left glute is going to make sure that we're strengthening the hip as we're here. And then arms come up, And every exhale, working a little bit deeper into your right hip flexors. Two more breaths. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Again, deep breaths. So you might hear me kind of audibly breathing here. And there's a reason for that. I'm reinforcing slow breathing. Okay, and then release. All right, and step up. And we're going to go to a warrior one with goalpost arms. So right leg is forward, left leg is back, pointed out 45 degrees. Square your hips forward as much as possible. They're not actually going to face straight forward, but you want to try and do your best. Make sure your hips are centered between your feet. So hips not over to the left, but right between your legs. Squeeze your legs toward one another. Knee over the ankle and your front foot, driving down to your right hip. Arms come up into goalpost arms. And we're hanging out here. So building strength through your hips. Also, we're getting a little stretch to the back calf as well. So make sure you're pushing into the outer edge of the back foot, pushing down through the heel, and the arms are coming up. Shoulders relaxed. And really drive down through your entire right foot here. And I like the goalpost arms variation because it helps to open up your chest a little bit more, and you do get a little bit of upper back engagement. So this is going to be nice for your posture throughout the day. One more breath. Okay, and release. Switch sides. Go with a different angle now so you can see this a little differently. Left leg forward, right leg back. Again, point the back foot out about 45 degrees. Square your hips forward as much as possible. Push down to your left hip. Hips are between your feet. You want to make sure that your hips aren't all the way over to the right or all the way over to the left, but right in the middle. And again, kind of grab your ribs here and think about lifting your ribs away from your hips, keeping your abs tight. That's going to help you get more opening through your hips. It's also going to help you add a little bit of core strengthening element to this. And again, arms are going up into goalpost arms. And I really like the goalpost arms variation. I do this a lot. You're going to feel a little more opening through your chest here. And again, you can get a little bit more upper back engagement for scapular stability. So targeting those muscles between the shoulder blades to help open your chest, to help with your posture. Chin pulls in toward your throat. Deep breath in. As you exhale, sink your hips forward, keeping your shoulders above your hips. One more breath here. And then release. Okay, our final pose for today. Only 3 poses. That's all we're doing, so it's super manageable. Is a standing side bend with one arm along your side. So keep your left arm along your side. Bring your right arm up. Press it up and over to the left. And you can lightly support yourself with your left arm here. This is a really nice relaxed version of a standing side bend. I like doing this if I don't have a ton of energy. So this is a way to do the stretch. Get a nice opening through the right side of the body without having to exert yourself too much. So work on pressing your right arm up and over. Keep your left arm relaxed along the sides. Push down through both feet. Squeeze your hips. 2 more breaths. Get tall as you inhale. And as you exhale, sink a little bit deeper, but maintaining height. All right, and then release. Switch sides. Right arm is along your side. Left arm comes up. Press up and over with your left. Again, deep breath in. You want to stay tall here as you get longer through the side of your body. So we are stretching through this left side of the body here, through the side of the body in general. But a lot of people tend to collapse. So I want you to keep your abs tight, keep your hips tight. Think pressing the top of your head away from your hips, getting tall, getting long, and then working into your depth. And again, kind of this right arm is just along the side for now, adding a little bit of a stabilizing element, making this a little easier than usual. 2 more breaths. Okay, and then take it back. All right, that's it, guys. So that was our little morning yoga challenge, day 1. Just let me check the comments real quick and make sure that nothing awful happened. Cool. All right, people are still here. So that was our little morning yoga challenge, day 1. Wow, we had almost 50 people. That's pretty impressive. So this was day 1 of the morning yoga challenge. Thanks for being here. Again, if you want to get daily emails to help hold you accountable and also enter for a chance to win a huge giveaway we're doing, manflowyoga.com/morning30. The description has the link right at the top, I think. We're giving away a yoga mat, a Manflow Yoga training program called Guyoga, and also Manflow Yoga swag, so a tank top, bumper sticker, and Manflow Yoga koozie. So you can get all of that when you enter into the challenge, and that will bring you into the giveaway portion as well. Again, well, one other thing to mention. So the point of this challenge is to get you to show up as often as possible to do this. I don't encourage you to make up. So the goal is to get you into the habit of doing yoga every morning. It's not to make you do like 6 morning yoga routines on Saturday because you missed Monday through Friday. So instead of trying to make up things, I want you to aim for consistency. I want you to try and get in at least one of these every day. Um, and you don't have to do this challenge with me with this live video. You can follow along through the email. You can watch a pre-recorded video, right? So if this is too late for you, maybe you're already at work right now, you can do the morning, the following morning, you can do this video, right? So if you wake up at 6 a.m., it's 8 a.m. now, Central Time. I know we've got people all over the world doing this. So Australia, you're probably in a very different boat than us. But the point is, if you can't join us right now and you do want to use these videos, then follow along one day behind. And that way you'll be able to use these videos. But we do have the poses through the Manflow Yoga website, manflowyoga.com/morning30. And we also are posting these on social media, so on Instagram and on Facebook, and of course the live video here on YouTube. But again, if you're watching this, if you're still here, I'd love to know where you are. Where in the world are you from? Where in the world are you participating in this challenge? All right, guys. Thanks for being here. I'm going to be here tomorrow, Tuesday. We're going to do 3 new poses. And again, sign up for the challenge and enter the giveaway if you haven't already at manflowyoga.com/morning30. See you guys later. John and Kaya.